from Hilltop Camper and RV. I'm here with Jake from our parts store. We're telling you about something you're probably going to want to get if you get a camper here at Hilltop, and that's a backup camera. Jake, it prevents a lot of family fights.
Absolutely. The reason you get a backup camera, it's huge for backing up into your campsite or driveway. No one wants to run into a tree when you're getting there, run into the house. It's got the big fisheye lens out there, so you're going to see everything around you, not just the back of the camper. And it's also huge if you have a bike rack in the back, or if you're double towing with a boat or a trailer. You can keep an eye on that because you see what's behind you as you're going straight down the road. It's not just for backing up.
We carry different sizes. The 7-inch camera seems to be the most popular, though.
Correct. That's what we sell the most here.
There's 5, there's 9. I've heard people even say, if you're going to get the 5, don't even bother. It's
a little too small.
A little too small. A little too small. Different brands, though, too. What are we looking for in a brand?
Yep. So we got the Furion brand and we got the VisionWorks brand. Both ready for the backup prep on the back of your camper, and which Hilltop service can install those for you.
They bring something different to the table?
We got a little bit better picture with the VisionWorks camera here. They're both going to have the big fisheye lens, so you're going to see everything behind the camper, so they're very comparable with that.
And everybody wants to know, does this incorporate right into the camera that I already have on my backup camera in my truck or my car?
Yes, great question. It does not. So you bring this screen into your truck and plug it into the 12-volt outlet. And that's what you see when you have the backup camera.
Very good. Side cameras also available here too at Hilltop Camper and RV. Jake, I gotta be honest, I've told customers before, if you come in with a budget to buy an RV and you don't include a weight distribution hitch, some would call it a sway bar, kind of does both, you gotta change your budget so that you can incorporate this. This is all about safety.
Yep, 100% agree with that.
Yep, and so what does this do, Jake?
So it does both weight distribution and sway control.
What does that mean?
So you get weight distribution, so the trailer rides level and your vehicle rides level.
So that this is where, by the way, if you're looking at this, so you would have a big piece right here, big steel piece that would hook into the hitch on your vehicle.
Correct.
And this is so that literally it rides just like this, rather than that sag down between your car and your camper.
No sag in the camper, no sag in the vehicle.
Yep.
And then the big thing is 4 points of sway control. So the camper's never swaying back and forth when you're on a windy day, going fast. No white knuckle driving, just easy down the road. Don't have to worry about it swaying back and forth.
Full disclosure, we like to make money too. We'd love to sell one of these to you, but it really is about safety.
Correct.
And we have had customer after customer after customer swear by it. Those that are new to camping, just ask anybody who's used one that you know, they will tell you you need to get one.
Correct. I agree with that.
Telling you something that maybe, especially as a first-time camper, you might not know, and that is in the state of Minnesota, you're required by law to have a brake controller in your vehicle if you're going to tow around a camper.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so what is that?
So a brake controller is when you plug the camper into your vehicle and you step on the brakes of your vehicle, it applies brakes back to the camper, so everything stops nicely for you.
And we're talking about something that could add up to about $1,000 to your total cost when you take that camper away for the first time.
Yep.
And so you want to make sure you factor that into your budget. There are things that could make a difference in exactly how much you're paying. Starting with, if you just need the brake controller itself, let's show them what that is.
Yeah, so this is just the brake controller itself. If your camper is, if your vehicle is wired for it, it's called a plug and play. You don't need a bunch of wiring, so it's going to keep your costs down.
But your vehicle may already come with the wiring that you need in the vehicle. It may not, and if we have to install that wiring, that's where the cost jumps up quite a bit.
Exactly right.
And what are we doing when we're installing that wiring? What are we putting in?
We're putting in a 7-way on the vehicle, and we're putting in extra wiring to then make this work.
Okay, so if you don't know if your car is ready for this, just come see Jake, come see somebody in our service department, ask anybody here at Hilltop Camper and RV. We'll help you out. We'll take a look at your vehicle, and it'll be pretty quick for us to be able to tell you whether or not you're going to need that full wiring or not. Or maybe you've already got the brake controller you need.
And then you're good to go.
In order to get camping that first time, you're going to have to budget something else too.
Correct.
We make it nice and simple for some of the basic things that you're going to get by offering the starter package at our Hilltop parts stores. Can you tell us about what you would get in this package?
Yes, so everything you get in the starter package is a surge guard. You're going to get a water...
Surge guard does...
Surge guard is going to protect against power surges.
Yep. And this, if I'm not mistaken, is one of the top things you'll need.
Yep. That's a must.
Yep.
The next thing I would say is a must is the water pressure regulator. That protects against too high a water pressure to the camper. The kit's going to come with a 30 amp to 15 amp pigtail adapter so you can plug in at home if you don't have 30 amps already installed. We have a hitch pin so you can lock the hitch ball down while you're towing. water filter to keep the water filters as it's going into the camper.
Before we go to the next thing, I'd say take notes. Yes, you could buy some of this stuff elsewhere. The thing I like about it is we do give you a little discount if you buy it all in one package here. And it's just done nicely for it. Comes in one nice box when you pick up your camper. Very convenient. Continue, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then we have wheel chocks. You get a little RV toilet paper, RV toilet chemical.
You do not want to be elbow deep in an RV toilet like I was the first time I was out, because my wife bought some lovely Charmin. Yep, and there I was with my arm fully into the toilet pulling that out.
Not a fun camping trip.
No.
Speaking of that, you do get some RV gloves just for the sewer. We get a little dustpan. The main thing is the sewer hose here. It's a 20-foot sewer hose, so you're going to have plenty of sewer hose.
And if you're not familiar, whether you buy a pre-owned or a new one, it is not going to come with a sewer hose. So that's something you're going to have to buy regardless.
Correct. And then down here we have 2 water hoses. The reason we have 2 in there is one for your fresh water and then one for your black tank rinsing. You want to definitely use different hoses for that.
Okay.
And then we have Lynx levelers down here, a 10-pack of leveling blocks. So you can stack those up like Legos and drive the tires on to level the camper, or use them for your stabilizer jacks.
That can be all ready for you to go when you take your camper out from Hilltop Camper and RV. And if you want to work it right into the financing, you can do that too. So,
correct.
Cool. Thanks, Jake. Water softener.
Yes.
Why are we going to need that, Jake?
Portable water softener. You get the soft water like you're going to have at home.
Yeah.
Keep your hair looking nice. If you have the washer and dryer in there, it's good for your clothes. A big thing, even if you're not showering in the unit, is keeping your water lines clean, get the rust out of there, the calcium buildup, so you have nice clean water lines as you're going through the camping
If you're new to camping, tell us about the campsite water.
Campsite water is never the best. You get the well water, it's just not the best water, so this is going to keep everything nice and clean for you.
Cool. We are high atop our friendly location, and we're here to tell you about something you may want to consider putting on your camper from day one when you get it. It's a Maxxair Vent.
Yes.
Why do you want that?
Maxxair Vent is great to protect the vent lid overall from sun damage. And then the nice thing about it is you can leave your vent open when it's raining, when you're going down the road, because you have that protectant over it.
A lot of maintenance with it?
No maintenance really at all. You might want to check the seals around it. Other than that, no maintenance at all.
You afraid of heights?
Absolutely not. We're up here having fun.
So just remember, when you're budgeting for a camper, there are other things you're going to need to buy. Now, Hilltop Camper and RV, we're not going to charge you additional fees other than tax, title, license, and dock. So that's nice. But you might need something like a brake controller. You might want something like a weight distribution hitch. If you do buy it at the time that your camper goes out, you can work it into financing. So with some of the best technicians around and the biggest parts stores in the state of Minnesota, we're here to help you.